welcome back to another video, and today we're with the Model 3 once more, but we're going to be discussing charging. And as you probably know, recently if you purchase a Tesla, you do not get that portable connector anymore. Tesla decided to save some money and not offer that as part of the package, which is a shame for a lot of people. So what are your options? Well, obviously you can go on the Tesla website and you can buy a connector for yourself. In some countries it's out of stock. In Canada you can actually purchase it, which is pretty cool. But what are some of the other options? Because the price itself is not cheap, right? And you got to pay shipping and you got to pay taxes and all of that. So today we're going to look at an option that I think is an interesting proposition for most people. Unfortunately, it's not available in Canada, but you can buy it on Amazon in the States. And I'm going to have a link down below if you want to go check it out, as well as a coupon code. So there you go. Go and get it if that's something that you'd be interested in. But before I make my recommendation, and you guys know that I don't recommend things unless I really like them, let's do a quick test. But before we do a test, let's do a quick unboxing and see what's inside of this said connector package. I was lucky enough to purchase my Tesla a while ago, so it did come with the whole charging package, home charging package. So what you get inside is a J1772 adapter so that you can use level 2 public charging stations. That came included, as well as this one here. And this one is basically a level 1, very slow, 120 volt charger. You get about 3 miles per hour of charge, 4.8 kilometers if you're in Canada or in Europe. So it's very slow, right? Even though this came included, a lot of people like it because you can plug in almost anywhere. Now it doesn't come standard with the car. I believe this one still comes standard with a Tesla, the J1772 adapter. But if it doesn't, you can hop onto Amazon and get one really cheap. They're like 30 bucks or something. You don't even have to buy one from Tesla. I doubt that they have, in-house manufacturing for this. They just probably buy it from the same company that sells on Amazon. But there's another option. If you didn't get the Tesla one, or you still would like to have a mobile charger, maybe a little bit faster than just a level 1, then this would be a good choice. So this one was sent to me for review, 100% transparency here, from the company called WoShion, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure about this, how to pronounce it. But this one is a level 2 portable charger. So what does that mean? What this means is that you're able to get much faster charging speeds. How fast? Well, we'll test it out. And it has a NEMA 1450 connector. So this is the biggest difference. So this one can take 240 volts easily, whereas that one was only 120. The only issue is, or not an issue for me actually, because I have two different EVs, is that it has a J1772 connector. But that's easy to mitigate, because all you need to do is to just grab this one that came with your Tesla, okay, the adapter, plug it in there, and then boom, you can use it. So it's a non-issue really. And for me it is great because I can, charge my Kia Soul EV as well as a Tesla. So 2 cars in one, basically. So it's a pretty heavy unit. I mean, it's not as portable as that one, as you guys can see, size comparison, right? But I still think it's pretty awesome to have something like that and be able to put that in the car if you're traveling somewhere. Okay, and for this, the NEMA side, you can buy a lot of different adapters. You can even charge up on a campground, one of those RV plugs. So that makes it so that you can do road trips with an EV into places that you would normally not be able to go. So let's have a look what's included in the box. You've got a fastener because you can mount this on the wall if you want. So it comes with a I don't know what that would be, a holder for the head, I guess. Then it comes with all the hardware that you need to mount the thing onto a wall in your garage, for example. And then obviously this is the head itself. So it's a J1772 connection. Pretty cool. That is the NEMA side. Okay, so that goes into the socket, right? And then you have the main unit, which has a display. So the display is an awesome thing to have. Tesla shows you how much you charge at and inside the car, but if you just want to have it outside of the vehicle and at a glance without opening the car, this is good to have. So 100%, it's a better option than the Tesla one, right? Which doesn't come with a screen at all, right? It doesn't even come with one. So that's the biggest benefit. And the cable, very thick, because it does have to, you know, take a little bit more current. It's rated for 600 volts and 105 degrees centigrade. So definitely this is a unit that you can safely put outside in the heat if necessary. So I look at some of the specs. I'm going to do a close-up so you guys can see. So basically it's got a max rating of 40 amps, which is 9.6 kilowatt. All right, so that's awesome. And then the temperature range that it can work at is minus 30 centigrade to 50 centigrade. So that's pretty good range. But what I'm most interested is in the 40 amp advertised rating. Okay, we have arrived at the testing location. So here we got a NEMA 1450. There we go. Now you guys can see. Okay, and then we'll try to test it out and see how it goes. So we got the whole thing here. The only thing I need to do is add the adapter to the end here. And where's the adapter? Oh, right here. So we're just gonna have to slide in the adapter. I'll show you guys what it looks like after I do that. And then we'll plug in and see what kind of speeds we're getting on this NEMA 1450 right here. Sorry, it's so hard to see the LCD screen on camera. I'll try to zoom in a little bit for you guys to see. But right now, we got power. It's ready to be plugged in. And we've got 40 amp setting. All right, so let's see if 40 amps is really what we were gonna get on the Tesla. I'm excited to see. The adapter has been placed on the top of the J1772 connector. So we're now our Tesla mode. Okay, let's plug in and see how it goes. All right, do we get green? We get green. What do we have here? Okay, it's ramping up. It says it's charging. Okay, but I'm not sure if we have any type of speed here. Okay, we are charging. So let me switch cameras to the iPhone for better visibility, and then I'll show you guys what's going on here. Okay, we are charging, but the charging speed maxes out at 32 amps, so I can't go any higher than this. Let me look into it, see if I can go higher than 32 amps. But right now we're pulling 7 kilowatt at 32 amps and 207 volts. Okay, so that is not bad. I mean, it's higher than you would get at a public level 2 charging station, definitely. But let's play around and see if we can actually get more than 32 amps. So anyways, I double checked everything. So the charger here is set at 40 amps. The car is set at 32 amps, just because the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, the standard range plus, has only a 32 amp max rating. So you have to have the Model 3 long range all-wheel drive to get 40 amp charging. So there you go. I didn't know that, and I found that out today by just having a look at the Tesla website. But you know what, it's okay, because this is much faster than just the regular connector, and we are going to be finished to 100% in 7 hours and 35 minutes, which is pretty amazing, and we're still pulling 7 kilowatts. So, you know, not bad. I really like this little LCD here, even though you guys can't see it, I can. It tells me everything, the temperature of the unit, how many amps. So it's 31.3 amps right now, so almost 32. Obviously there's a bit of loss, right? We've already charged 0.7 kilowatt hour. We put that into the battery and we're at 207.2 volts. So very, very good. Worked out of the box, no problem. You know, plug and charge basically. So awesome. All right, let's just jump in here, have a look, and see what's going on. Let me switch cameras one more time. All right, guys, so you see here, 7 hours, 35 minutes to 100. Charge limit is 100. okay? And we are pulling 7 kilowatt at 32 amps. So there you go, a portable, you know, connector that if you find the right place, you can charge pretty dang quick. I'm very happy with how easy it was. So perfect. Quick shout out to the August Jack Motor Inn for allowing me to test this charger, because they have that NEMA 1450. So if you're ever in Squamish and you drive an EV, give these guys a go. You can stay here, charge overnight, and if you got the better Tesla, quote unquote, you can even charge faster than me. What do I think of the WoShion EVSE? I think it's awesome. Obviously, the biggest limitation today was my car, not the equipment. I was not aware that the standard range plus only capped at 32 amps when charging on a level 2 charger like this one here. So that's my limitation. If you want to get full 40, well then you got to upgrade to the long range all-wheel drive Model 3, and then you're going to get that full 40 amps. So if anybody watching has a Tesla long range in Vancouver or Coquitlam, hit me up and we'll give it a run, see if we can charge faster than the 7 kilowatt that I got today. But anyways, apart from that, I think it did well. Plugs in, does it right away. It's set up for 40 amps, 240 volts right out of the bag. So there's no fiddling, no nothing. You just plug it in, and if your car can't handle 40 amps like this one couldn't today, it just downgrades it to 32, and you don't have to do anything. Okay, but now let's get into the other stuff like pricing. Obviously, there's an option to go with Tesla, right? So if you want to go, I got some notes here, that's what I'm looking down. So if you buy the mobile connector from Tesla with a NEMA 1450 connector like this one here, that's going to set you back $200 US or 255 Canadian. For that, you need to still pay shipping and you need to pay taxes, obviously, right? So there's that, okay? Apart from that, I mean, there's nothing special except having that logo on there, okay? Just be mindful, if you buy from Tesla, you only get a Tesla connector, so you can only use it on Tesla vehicles. So if you have a different EV, like I do, I have two, I have one Kia Soul EV and one Tesla, having this option where I get a J1772 connector, using an adapter I can charge the Tesla, I can remove the adapter and I can charge my Kia. There you go. Pretty simple. And even if you only have a Tesla, having something like this at home, maybe a friend comes over, family member who has a car that's not a Tesla, they will be able to charge. But how much is this thing then, if Tesla is 200? So this one comes in at $299 US. So after a coupon code that you can get on Amazon US. So that's $299 US. Yes, it's more expensive, but if you buy on Amazon, you get free shipping. And then obviously you just have to pay taxes. I will tell you from my line of thinking, the biggest benefit is that it's a J1772, okay? Use the adapter if you're charging a Tesla. Use no adapters if you're charging any other vehicle. It's compatible with everything, so you don't have to worry. Another thing that I like is the little display screen, okay? You don't have to run into the car to check what's going on with your charge. You can just check on the screen. So especially even if you have a car that doesn't display a lot of information on the dashboard, there are many, you will get that information on that little LCD screen in the charger itself. So that's another benefit that I think is worthwhile to think about. The 40 amp architecture of this is pretty good, right? So if you have a vehicle that can charge 40 amps, then you're going to be utilizing everything there. So you're going to get about 9.6 kilowatt per hour of charge. So that puts you in line with, you know, charging a car like a Tesla like this within, you know, 6 hours. So pretty much overnight. Yeah. Another thing here that I've written down is the waterproof factor. That's good. I mentioned it during the unboxing. You can leave it outside if you're charging, and it comes with a 2-year warranty, which is also awesome. So anyways, all in all, I do recommend it. I think that's something that everybody should have. Prices of EVSEs, especially level 2 ones like this, are coming down all the time. There's more and more competition on the market as well. So you know, look for one that works for you. I think this one is good enough. It's portable. Basically, it has two uses for me. So one would be I could install the brackets at home, have it hang on the wall, right? Connect to a 1450 plug that I have at home, and if I'm traveling, I would just pack that into the bag that comes with it, and then go and travel with it. And for example, like today where I went to test it out at the hotel, I did that on purpose because I wanted to show you that a lot of places do have 1450 NEMA connectors. They just don't advertise it. Like that hotel didn't advertise, and I was like, you guys really should do that because you're on PlugShare, but not many people check PlugShare. I'm going to put the PlugShare link actually down below if you guys are interested and if you're ever in Squamish. But you know, a lot of places have these connections built in already, and they just don't advertise. So hotel owners, make sure you advertise that you are EV friendly. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So final conclusion, do I recommend it? Yes, I do. So thank you again to WoShion for sending this over for review. I'm going to try to find a Tesla or another vehicle that can charge 40 amps just to test it out once more, see if we can get a full 9.6 kilowatt as it is stated on the charger itself. So if anybody has a car that charges 40 amps, let me know. I would love to spend a day charging with you and see if it works. If not, I'll try to find it somewhere, maybe rent one on Turo or something for a day and then do a quick test. But anyways, that's it for today. Highly recommended. Get yourself a level 2 charger that you can travel with. It saves a lot of headaches and it's awesome. All right, and this one is a pretty good one. So if you're interested in this one, links down below in the video, as well as a coupon code for $100 off. So go and get it, right? I mean, why not? It's good. It's good. I'm going to use it always. All right, anyways, like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.